Hang on. I don't remember.
Yo.
Who is Uncle Frank again? Do you ever love one of your photos so much that it gives you a little bit of an existential crisis? Hi, I'm Daniel. Welcome back to the Glass YouTube channel. I don't want to bury the lead here. There's a series preview link in the description. You can see all of the photos from this video in a nice, beautiful place in this public series link that's in the description. It's great. Series launching soon on Glass. Use the link in the description right below it to get $10 off your first year. Back to this existential crisis. So let me start at the beginning. In April of this year, we traveled to Texas for the solar eclipse. This guy has no idea what's about to happen to him.
I'm in suburbia of Austin, Texas. I'm here for the eclipse.
Whole thing was a dud. Stayed with my best friend, hung out with my godchildren. Lovely time. Day of the eclipse, we drove an hour or two outside of Austin to a small town called Fredericksburg. We posted up in a grocery store parking lot and waited for the eclipse that ended up not coming. It was just too cloudy. It just didn't pan out. On our way home, we were trying to avoid a little bit of traffic, and we took a back road that took a back road that took a side road, and then there it was. I screamed. We pulled over, and I spent, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes tops working the scene. Now, I understand that these just look like a couple of abandoned trailers on the side of the road. Photographed what I saw, I edited it, I sent the photos to my brother who also lost it, and I kind of waited, sat on them. You know, I haven't shared these publicly yet. Some important context here is that, let's see, how do I say this? I was very nearly rich. I was very nearly a trust fund child. In my family, one of the men that helped raise my father. Hang on, I don't remember.
Yo.
Who is Uncle Frank again?
Great uncle. Yeah.
My great uncle.
Yeah. And he started Campbell 66 with 2 mules and a wagon.
2 mules. Wait, what? Why didn't he use a car?
Because this was 1923. By the 30s, you know, he was running trucks up to Chicago.
Okay, so he was a bootlegger.
Who knows? I'm sure he smuggled more than one thing. He sold the company in 80, 84, 85. There were terminals in every state east of the Rockies, from Denver east. The camel on the side of that trailer is named Snorton Norton, that was hand painted. Mr. Boyd, Arthur Boyd, and maybe your grandmother worked for Mr. Boyd when she was a teenager, painting camels on the side of trucks. He would say you were his great-grandson. He introduced me as his grandson, his only grandson.
And I was born in 89. And so for me, it was just always like a little memorabilia. Oh yeah, here's a doodad, here's a dumb shot glass, here's a dumb toy, here's a dumb koozie.
Yes, I have Campbell 66 stuff everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But like seeing it on the side of the road was like, oh, holy hell, that's a real thing that was like actually moving produce or, you know, Canadian whiskey or... Great, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Excellent.
I love you very much. You know, I never experienced it. I never met this man. And it was just like always all around our house and all over my grandmother's house. And it was like a family joke at that point. Yeah, because humping to please is like quite the tagline. And so it was just always this thing that I laughed about as a kid. But then driving through the middle of nowhere side streets in Fredericksburg, Texas, there it was. And it was like a real thing. You know, it being this like real thing that I could like photograph and take pictures of, and it's this like wild, it's just this wild thing that exists that is so much more real to me now than it was because I saw it and I was able to photograph it and I was able to capture it in my time. I didn't know what to do with these photos. I didn't know what to do with this like acknowledgement that it existed and that was real. And I still kind of don't. I was able to make a part of my family's past real to me by just taking a simple photo. You know, my photography is like pretty obsessed with decay and age and time, and having the ability to like photograph something that showcases my family's time and my family's movement through the ages. You know, like my great grandfather built that thing. My grandmother painted it. There's a real chance that my father loaded boxes into it. And now I photographed it. How do you... I just haven't taken a photo that is like this meaningful to me or my family before. And, you know, gifting my parents and gifting my aunt prints of this was like a wonderful experience, but like I don't know how to... Recognizing that this is going to be one of the most impactful photos I've taken in my life is like this really beautiful gift that I'm trying really hard not to let be a curse. As we get closer and closer to launching series, I needed a selection of photos to share as our first public series. And as I was scrolling back through my library for the year, this was the one. This was it. This set of photos was it. Seeing them all together like this and being able to like share this with you now is meaningful to me and is, you know, beautiful and wonderful. I'm thrilled about it. But personally, I'm like, man, where do I go from here? How am I gonna take a photo more meaningful than this? If you like existential crises, stories about bootlegging, and, you know, nice photos, like and subscribe. You want to see this face every Thursday until I'm dead? You know where to go, right down there. But, you know, Join Glass Today series is launching soon. It looks amazing. I can't wait for you to use it. It's super fun. It's going to unlock a whole new version of glass and a whole new use case and a whole, you know, we've built like this beautiful little campfire that a ton of people have gathered around, and we're all sharing some of our best work and we're all making some of our best work together. And series is just gonna, you know, like pour some gasoline on that and like throw a big log on and make it that much brighter. I can't wait to see how you all use it. That's it. Man, can't believe that was real. That's crazy.